Good morning, beauties. Can you see me? The sun is making the lighting funny because, of course, I'm in the car here. And the sun is rising and setting different because our summer is coming to an end. And so now the mornings are lighter and the nights are darker, earlier. So anyway, here where I live. But beauties, I just wanted to jump on, as it is Tuesdays with Beauty Throughout. I wanted to say that when me and my husband were away for our anniversary, we went into a fragrance store, and in the fragrance store we were smelling all of the perfumes and colognes. I mean, we went through pretty much all of them. I'm so surprised that we did not gag, but I went through all the women's, he went through all of the men's fragrances, right? So every one of those scents were different. Some smelled wonderful, some smelled not so wonderful. You know, it's all in what you like and what you don't like. But then there's some that we could concur together. That stink. Or we could say that smells wonderful. And it puts those thoughts in your head of just walking through, you know, an open field and just take it in the fragrances of the flowers while you're running through the field. When something smells good, and when something was, when something's stinky, you think of garbage, or you think of something that just isn't beautiful. So fast forward to my husband when we got back, not just the other day, we were talking about different fragrances, and it was very much absent of that moment when we were away. We were talking about, and he was discussing about different fragrances that women seem to like on men, according to his friends, and how women, even men, like when you smell a smell, just like I was saying, when you smell a scent, it is going to either put you into ooh, that smells nice, or like, so, and sometimes you want to give that person a hug, right? Because that transfers. That smell transfers. And so I started thinking about how the world that we live in is about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is what moves with the sense. So our senses is where the law of attraction comes from. And so we can smell a thing, see a thing, touch a thing, and we have this feeling of we are attracted to this person or this thing. And so, or place, because when you can go into certain areas, you smell fragrances of food, and you just either are happy or, again, you like, ooh, that stank. So that's law of attraction. And a lot of times the world is just built on just those senses, instead of getting to know the person, or getting to know your the culture of a thing, or getting to know where your neighborhood, or where you live, or where you're at when you're visiting another place, and the smell is different from what you remember back home. So I started thinking from that's the law of attraction is not named in the Bible, but there is a verse that says where we offer our praise up as a sweet smelling savor. Okay? And our praise goes up to the Lord. When our praises go up to the Lord, it either smells sweet or it smells stinky. It's a heart thing. It's where, are you just doing that to be doing it because it's a routine that was taught, but there's really no heart in it. There's no passion, compassion, no love in it. You're just doing the motion so that you can say, I did it, and get a check to tell people, oh, I pray every day, or I praise all the time, or is there a real sweet desire of commune with the Lord? And so I was thinking about how also, in like our business endeavors or our relationship endeavors, it's very similar to how God was speaking in his word about, well, in his word, it wasn't God who spoke it, but to offer up sacrifice of praise, and may it be sweet, right? That even in our business practices and our relationship practices, there's people who are trying to figure out why there aren't any people connecting to them for business to prosper, to move forward, or to maybe more so also to understand what is your business about? Like, what is it? Help me understand. And even in relationships, how we wonder why we don't have many friends or any friends at all, or why we can't hold on to a relationship, intimate relationship, or any relationship at all. It just falls to the ground, starts off good and falls off. Sometimes these relationships, these business efforts are a result of us just doing the motions but don't have no heart in it. Just taking and not giving. And these are the laws of the Lord. For when we give, it shall be added also unto us. In great measure pushed down, shaken together, running over. Well, men give into our bosom, but we have to have something to give, not just take. And when we're just taking, there's a stank on that. when we are about me, myself, and I, my for, and no more, there's a stink on that. A stinky smell. In relationship, why they doing this to me? Why they always do it? When it's always a sentence that say why they always, and that's the always that you say. Those are opportunities of saying if you stinking, if you are stinking. We want to be attractive. We want to bring people into what we are doing and what God is moving us to do in our lifetime. We can't do that when we stinking. We have to be compassionate. We have to be kind. We have to be loving. We have to be humble. And it's not about emotion when we do it, because when we're doing it to glorify God, it doesn't matter about our emotions. When He wants us and asks us to do these things that are His, the laws that He has set, we have to be obedient and do it. Now listen, we all fall short. However, our mindset should be get back on track, because that means our heart is postured in a way that it wants to glorify Him. It's not about us. Feelings will arise, but we need to put those emotions and feelings in its place. We have the control over where our feelings are to go and pushed for a moment that is not about us. We go to God with those issues and we allow Him to clean us out. So all of that in a nutshell. And it is definitely something that is in my book, Building Godly Character. And you can get my book on Amazon as well as my website. My website is beautythroughoutconsulting.com. And also, I started a emotional intelligence master class, you could say. So it is a 10-week course that we navigate together the emotional intelligence with the character of God, and how we can walk this life out successfully and be attractive and be able to win others for the kingdom, as well as elevate in the obedience of the direction that God is asking for us to go in. Your feelings cannot be in control. Okay, and so this masterclass, these courses will help with my guidance in how to navigate your emotions and how you bring in the character of God for elevation in every part of our lives. You can find that and join either one-on-one with a group, or if you don't have a group of people, you can just let me know and I can find some other people and we can do this together. Okay, so you can find that to join at stan.store/be throughout. That's stan, STAN .store, STORE/be throughout. All right, over and out. Getting on with my day. Have a doc appointment, and then I will be heading into work. And don't forget that inside and out is your beauty throughout.